Sawasdee krap, welcome to Thailand News Today. It's the last day of the week and the second last day of the month. Thank you for your continued support. We're here for our Sala edition today. Let's get stuck into today's news. Well, here we go again. The visa amnesty is finishing again tomorrow. It doesn't seem to be any suggestion that they're going to extend it. If you haven't extended your visa, you've got one day to do it tomorrow. Looks like some of the immigration officers are saying they're going to be open. Those who miss the deadline could face fines for overstay, immigration officials warn. The extensions all go into effect from November the 1st, that's Sunday, and allow a 60-day stay. Some immigration offices that are typically closed on Saturdays will be open tomorrow for those filing for extensions. The Immigration Bureau Commissioner says that offices on Chaeng Watthana Road in Bangkok and at Muang Thong Thani in Nonthaburi, just outside Bangkok City, will be open tomorrow from 8:30am to 4:30pm. Check with your local immigration office. A bid to arrest 5 anti-government protesters who led a rally to the German embassy on Monday has failed after a Bangkok court rejected the arrest bid. The Bangkok South Criminal Court has turned down the application for arrest warrants. The 5 would have faced charges of sedition and other offences, but the court told officials to instead issue a summons, given that the protesters are students who only gathered for a short time and are unlikely to flee. On Monday, protesters marched to the German embassy to submit a petition calling on the country's government to investigate whether Thailand's head of state conducted official business while in Germany, which nicely segues to the next story. Indeed, the German parliament doesn't believe the Thai monarch has broken any international laws or German laws regarding conducting affairs of state whilst in Bavaria, Germany. Germany says His Majesty the King has not violated the European country's ban on conducting foreign politics on German soil, where he resides part-time. The government in Berlin briefed lawmakers this week, saying the Thai monarch is allowed to make occasional decisions regarding Thai state affairs, but he cannot continuously conduct business from overseas. So far, the German government says they do not believe that King Maha Vajiralongkorn continuously conducted Thailand state business during his residence in Bavaria. The Prime Minister, Prayut Chan-o-cha, is heading to Phuket on Monday with some members of his cabinet to meet with island officials to try and find some solutions to the island's devastated tourist economy. Despite Phuket models and any other number of plans and promises from the Thai tourism sector, Phuket remains in a perilous situation while the government keeps its borders closed. Almost 100% of Phuket's economy is derived directly or indirectly from tourist traffic. Health officials are again proposing that the quarantine period, currently set at 14 days, be broken down to 10 days. Yes, we've heard all this before, but it looks like the proposal's made its way up to the top of the inbox. Health Minister Anutin Charnvirakul says the proposal will be submitted to the CCSA for approval. It's hoped that a reduction in the quarantine period could help revive Thailand's battered tourist sector. Only a tiny handful of STV tourists have arrived on the new tourist visa over the past month. The Health Minister says the priority now is to strike a balance between people's health and the economy. Thailand still has to rely on foreign tourists. Reopening the country to foreign visitors will help the economy back on track. The Health Minister didn't say where all these tourists might come from or speculate when a reduction on the quarantine period might be introduced. Police have arrested a woman for allegedly selling and fitting fashion dental retainers. Police have seized equipment used for making dental casts and retainers found at her home in RATCHABURI and charged the 27-year-old with illegally fitting fashion dental retainers. The woman has allegedly been selling the retainers on a Facebook page under the name since November 2017, targeting mostly teenage students. In Thailand, braces and retainers are a fashion trend and also seen as a symbol of wealth. The Thaiger suggests that if you want a set of straight teeth, go to an orthodontist. Flooding persists as of this morning in 4 northeastern provinces, including Nakhon Ratchasima, in the wake of the typhoon Malave that hit Vietnam on Wednesday. Malave was the most powerful typhoon to hit Vietnam in 20 years. The remnants of the tropical depression are now centred over the west of Thailand, where it continues to drop plenty of rain. At least 35 people have died, hundreds are injured and more than 50 missing in Vietnam, as disaster mitigation authorities are now reaching some of the worst hit areas in central Vietnam. That's some of the main stories from around Thailand today. For the final day of the week, if you want to catch up with all the latest news, please go to thetiger.com. Also got our YouTube channel with a whole lot of new material, not just me yabbering on. In the meantime, have a fantastic weekend. Look forward to seeing you on Monday.